the man that endured temptation. For when he is tried, he shall receive the crown of life.
Right. So when he is tried, he will receive the crown of life. When we are tried, we're constantly put to that furnace to refine us, to make us better and better into that day of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Into the day where we receive that crown.
Right. He's toughening up that skin.
Toughening up our skin. That's why we get tried so much. You know what I'm saying? Strengthening us. You know what I'm saying? So we can receive that crown. Right. Because one time they have to take it in the heart. So we wouldn't have no battle to fight. So we would constantly be getting weaker and weaker and weaker. You know what I'm saying? You know, we wouldn't have nothing to fight. That's right. You know, our battle is what makes you stronger. Our fight is what makes you stronger. Right. You overcome that, and you become stronger, so that you grow.
For when he is tried, he shall receive the crown of life, which the other one hath promised to them that love him.
That's right. Promised them that love him. What's love the Lord? That you fear him, keep his commandments. Right. You know what I'm saying? So the more that we keep the commandments for the Lord, it's only easy to. It's only easy. It's only.
It's the spirit. That's confirmation. The tribe of Judah, we just said that. Yeah, that's spirit. We just said the other one. Man, I'm gonna bring that last part. Yeah. Which the other one I'll promise to them that love him. Other one is from the tribe of Judah. He's talking about the Lord, YAHAWASHI, right? Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, tribe of Judah.
That promise to him that love him, how you love him, the brother said to keep the commandments. Right. That's the only way you're gonna show. And when you keep the commandments, sometimes when you depart from evil, you making yourself a prey. So as soon as you start doing right by keeping the commandments all day long, meditating, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna start enduring temptation. I mean, you're gonna start going through afflictions, man, and going through temptations.
It ain't gonna come harder, man.
Exactly.
You wanna do this?
He's gonna match your spirit.
But that means you got to step up too. So you go harder at that.
Exactly.
So you got to keep the commandments for the Lord even more than what you were doing before.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So you can put up that fight. So you keep on fighting. You can't let Satan devour you. You know what I'm saying? Once Satan devour you, I mean you're gonna do your shit. I mean you're gonna join the plow, but it's too much for you. You can't do it anymore. You can't take it. It's too much of a burden. That's right. You're gonna leave all your burdens on YAHAWASHI Thawadah You'll sustain you.
That's right.
Care for you. You know what I'm saying? Care for you.
And that's why we gotta continuously preach. You know, because it's not gonna get easier. Right. You know, it's getting towards the end. Everybody's pouring out. Both sides is pouring out everything they got. You think it's gonna be easier if you just stay at the same level? You know, that's why you have to study to show thyself approved.
That's right.
You know, and we bring that out continuously.
That's a beautiful precept, though. You know what I'm saying? You can never do too much, and what you can never overstudy. You know what I'm saying? The elders admit that they've been reading this 30 years, but they still always learning something new. This is the book of life, man. That's just like life, right? You can't discover everything. Right. There's always something new to discover. Same thing with this is the book of life, man.
Yeah, you can literally read the same precept over and over, but the more experience you gain in life,
more meat comes out of it.
Yeah,
right?
More meat. This is more better understanding you get out of it. You know what I'm saying? Because the scripture has experience. Like once you have experience in life, you could, you know what I'm saying? You have the scripture for certain things you've done in your life, and certain things you look forward to life. That's right. You know what is this book about?
This is book of Matthew, chapter 6, verse 8. Be not ye therefore like unto them. For your Father knows what things they have need of before he asks them. Right, you know what I'm saying? So he already, you know what I'm saying? He already knows that. He already knows what's up, man. He knows what you want before pray for. So you know what I'm saying? So that's faith. You see that? You know what I'm saying? He knows it, man. You stressed out. He knows what you're going through. You know what I'm saying? If you continue this work, continue this faith, he's going to give it to you. You know?
And for what he put him through.
Right. He put you in that situation just so you could ask him. He just wants that connection with you, man. He wants you to be able to trust him in all things. Right. That's why pride comes before destruction. That's right. Man. Because some people is prideful and don't want to ask nobody for nothing. Right. That leads you. That's gonna lead you to your own destruction. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's right. Verse 9. After this manner, therefore pray, yea, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, there will be done on earth as in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
That's a prayer.
Man, that's a prayer, brothers. You know what I'm saying? To eat. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of famine, and famine's hitting hard right now. The news right now, the media, they're not showing you. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have a certain connection.
And they even had that thing, right? The brother was showing us yesterday how the Apostle Tahar had put out that thing where they finna plague the food.
Yeah.
Right?
Right. You know, just plague the food, you know what I'm saying? And it's a great famine. He's saying hard, man. You know? Yeah.
This is the ruckus back here, man. A bunch of fucking reprobates, man.
That's what they got going on a Friday night.
On Friday night, that's all they doing.
Hey, man, y'all ain't nothing but missing food out here, man.
Right.
Nothing but mental food, man.
Right, straight reprobates, man. Instead of getting the word, instead of getting the truth, that's why you see people get marked for instruction. Why? Because you ain't got no excuse. Right. You seen them over there, you seen them with the Bible, so you didn't stop and ask them. Right. Man, you knew better. Yeah. Right. Now you want forgiveness. Right. You better get it while you can, man. Seek YAHAWASHI Thawadah while he's near. Exactly. While he might be found, while he was near.
You have to do it yourself because nobody else working out for you.
Work out your own salvation with fear and trembling, man. Because he's not here. Right. Get your own connection. Just because he's not here, people think, oh, I'll get away with all this shit. When he come back, I'm gonna get my shit right.
Yeah.
Nah.
Cause you never know. Well, it is gonna happen. In a time when shit really hit the floor, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be you and your connection with YAHAWASHI Thawadah. You ain't gonna be around the brothers.
That's all you got.
You never know. You may not be around the brothers. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna literally be you and that connection.
That's all you got.
So that connection that you've been spending right now, in the times that we still got, you know what I'm saying? We still got liberty. That's gonna be the same connection we'll have with YAHAWASHI Thawadah in a time of trouble.
That's your get out of jail free card, man. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because when you go to trial out here, when you go to when you commit a crime, what does your whole hood or your whole family come with you? You know what I'm saying? So they can back you up. Nah, they charging you alone. When we meet YAHAWASHI Thawadah, they gonna be charging us alone, man. Right. So what did you do to serve me? Right. And so they gonna have a list of stuff of what you did. So man, that's your get out of jail free card. That's your alibi of you know what I'm saying? That's your alibi of the world, man. Right.
Yeah, this man has he run the highways and byways. Right. This man has followed the commandments.
Right. He loved his brother.
Yeah, he loved his brother.
He stayed. He didn't commit adultery. He didn't defile his temple. Right. You know what I'm saying? All that, man. All that counts, man. Yep. Highways and hedges. Right. Compel the people to come into this marriage. Mm-hmm. All that, man. That's what it's about. That's why I said don't be like them people that's always asking for random ass shit. The Most High already know what you needed, man. Right. So just pray and have faith, and he gonna give you what you want. He gonna give you what you need. Forget about what you want, because your flesh always looks for things that you don't even need, man. Right? He gonna give you what you need. He gonna give you enough to survive, and maybe a little bit more just because he loves you, man. Right. Right. Merciful. Right. Just because he's merciful, man. That's our power, though, right? That's why we got grace today, man. If it wasn't for that grace, man, we would all just be dead, man. He could have just chose. He could have just chose a whole different nation.
Brought up a whole new nation. I don't know.
Exactly, brother.
Another nation that should be born out of another woman's womb.
And Most High is merciful
to deal with them. Exactly. Soon could have been nothing.
Yep, he cursed us out like I don't know.
Exactly. Y'all did enough. Murdered, like that's just like in the book of Judges, right, man? How many times we rebelled? And he kept saving us. He kept saving. He kept sending prophets to redeem us, man. Even up to this day, man.
That's the mercy of Yahweh, man. He literally said his only begotten son. He created the son. He already knew this was gonna happen. That's the thing about it. He knew Israel was about to go off. So he sent his son to come down here and die for the sin. He already knew Israel, you know what I'm saying, slipping back in rebellion.
Yeah, the end was ordained from the beginning, man.
Right. So he already had the whole picture from the beginning to the end.
You already wrote the ending.
So you already know, okay, I'm gonna have to send my son, I'm gonna have to do this and this and that. So really everything was already ordained. You know, so the Most High already knew what he had to do before everything even happened. The way it happened right now.
Verse 12, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And verse 13, and lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. From then the kingdom and the power and the glory of forever. Amen. I'll get back to that. For if ye forgive men their trespasses, your heavenly Father will also forgive you. But if ye forgive not men their trespasses, neither will your Father forgive your trespasses. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta forgive each other. You know what I'm saying? You got, which is our people. Our people. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Right, because the Most High is angry with the wicked every day. He don't forgive them. You know what I'm saying? He gonna kill Esau regardless, unless their whole nation repent. But that's never gonna happen. No. You know what I'm saying? That's never gonna happen.
Right. Because you're giving a birthright in the first place.
Right.
Most High, he ain't even doing it.
Right.
know what I'm saying? Whatever, you know what I'm saying, is the more, just forgive man trespasses which your brother, the Israelites, you know what I'm saying? Whatever they did to you, you know what I'm saying, you have to forgive them. You know, forgive them, forget about it. Forgive them, you know what I'm saying, and just move on. You know what I'm saying? If you hold that grudge, man, it's not sitting right in your mind.
That's why if you fear him, you love him, you're gonna obey his testimony, his words. And what is it, man? You gotta remember precept upon precept. You gotta remember man's goings of Yahawah.
That's right.
So if this man did something, the Most High did that to try you.
Right.
You always gotta meditate on precept. Why? Because that's gonna help you out of terrible situations.
That's
man.
right. Yeah.
You be mad at somebody, and man, really, the Most High did that to test you.
Yeah, I just want to see what you're gonna do.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
You always gotta keep your peace, man.
Yeah. But you never know. You know what I'm saying? In the future, there's going to be peace.
Exactly.
You know, it could be like 2 weeks, or it could be a year, or it could be 5 years. You know, you just want to test you and see where you at. You know,
see if you're gonna remain spiritual. Exactly. We want you to follow that spiritual mind. Exactly. You know, you follow the spirit, you want to go to the spirit. You know, you gonna go back to the scripture. Okay, this is happening for a reason. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Man, so that's a prayer. You know what I'm saying? You pray for your daily bread. You know what I'm saying? That's a blessing. You know what I'm saying? To have some food in your stomach. You know? And then pray deliver us from the temptation, because the hour of temptation is going to be right there around the corner, which is the vaccine. The vaccine, you know what I'm saying? The vaccine and the RFID chip. You know what I'm saying? Well, you know, they're saying that the RFID chip is already in the vaccines. You know what I'm saying? So now, you know what I'm saying? Now that's the hour of temptation. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we have to pray, not to take that type of stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? To help do a delivery situation like that.
Be saved out of it.
Yeah. You know? Whatever the Most High, you know what I'm saying? He watch him pray. Right. You know what I'm saying? He will deliver you from the evil works of this evil man, this wicked man. Right? You know, he will deliver you from all this craziness. You know, and that's a heavy temptation. A lot of people, they I don't know. They're so used to the world. You know what I'm saying? They used to go to McDonald's, to Burger King, to go to restaurants, to watch football and basketball, and go on the you know what I'm saying, to watch TV, you know, and movies and eat. You know what I'm saying? If you don't, you know what I'm saying, if you don't have it, you know what I'm saying, you can't function there.
This is Romans chapter 8, verse 5. For they that are after the flesh do mind the things of the flesh, but they that are after the spirit, the things of the spirit. You know what I'm saying? So like the brother was saying, you know what I'm saying, now, once you don't start having McDonald's or football and stuff like that, you start tripping. Why? Because you was carnal minded. But if you know what I'm saying, because that's all fleshly stuff. Right. But you know what I'm saying, you should be the man that's after the spirit. Why? Right. Because all you're gonna be worried about is getting edified through the word. That's right. Through the precept upon precept, right? For to be carnal minded is death, but spiritual minded is life and peace. So if you walk in the spirit, man, that's life and peace, man. You don't got to worry about what's going on out here. Oh, Babylon is going down. Oh, I can't go to the store. I can't go to the movies. Man, forget about all that. That gives you more action on studying and getting right. Keeping that house in order. You know what I'm saying? Making things right with your folks, with your people, man. Showing out people that transgressions, right?
Right.
That's what it's about.
That's all about.
This is Matthew chapter 6, verse 33. But seek ye the kingdom of the Most High and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you.
Right. So you're supposed to be seeking the kingdom of the Most High, his righteousness, not your own thoughts of what you think righteousness is or what you want righteousness to be, but what the Most High has stated in the law, statutes, and commandments.
Right. And you know what? That's walking in the spirit, right? That's spiritually walking, not carnal minded. Right. You pleasing YAHAWASHI Thawadah YAHAWAH, that's walking with the spirit, and that's life and peace.
Right. You know, you're gonna have everything else added on to you. All these things shall be added on to you. So if you need clothes, you need food, you need water, you need anything, you know, Most High gonna bless you with that. If you deem you worthy, because you seek his kingdom and his righteousness.
This is a book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 36 on down. But of that day and hour, no man, no, not the angels of heaven, but my Father's only. But as the days of Noah were so, shall also the coming of the Most High Son of be. For as the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying, and giving unto marriage.
That's right. And you know what? That's what's happening right now, man. Right.
This
was eating, birthing, right? They was doing all that, right? They know. Look what's happening right now. Right, exactly. You gotta run that back. But you know what? We gotta let them know. That's exactly what's happening. They're over here chilling, man. They think this shit's a damn joke, man. It's the end of the world, man. And what the only thing that's gonna save you is the scripture, man. The only thing that's gonna save you is the salvation from YAHAWASHI Thawadah. And what you gotta do, you gotta please them, man. You don't please them by driving around on the Friday night in bikes and shit. Like it's a damn club. They're a party on wheels over here, man.
They're older than us.
They're older than us, man.
Yeah, they're out there like 55 and
man,
shit.
Run that back, man. You know, that's perfectly what's going on right now. Swap it.
But foolish, man. Foolish. They ain't fake, but they foolish person.
This is a book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 36. But of that day and the hour, no man, no, not the angel of heaven, but my Father only.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So nobody knows when the YAHAWASHI is going to come through. Right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, in this place. And you know, it's Most High is going to come at deep in the night, man. You're going to catch you up motherfuckers like they're slipping. You know what I'm saying?
Riding bikes.
Riding bikes. You know,
drinking 40s and shit.
Yeah, techno and shit.
Yeah, man, y'all a joke out here.
They never miss it, man.
That's right. Y'all just gonna add it. Y'all gonna be add-ons to the flame, man.
Y'all a bunch of bots. Right, man. Y'all.
That's super spiritual, because right when the brother brought this out, he looked up and all these people started, man, that's spiritual, man. You can't make that up. While they over here burping, eating, they eating across the street, they over here burping over here, man. That's super spiritual.
Yeah,
drinking, right?
That's all
eating.
More.
They over there eating over there, you know what I'm saying? Right. Man, that's super spiritual. Right when the brother brought it out, though.
Yeah. I'm like, it was hanging more. I'm like, what the hell? Yeah.
That's why the spirit brought us here. What we was going? We was gonna go down the street. The spirit brought us here.
See all this hurt, all this chaos, all this bull crap, man.
That's the spirit.
Right there.
Damn Edomite.
Hey, I bet you a group of protesters right here. He ran over through there for sure. He probably threw it right there. Hey, that'd be crazy.
You know what? And if he do, what he gonna do, man? I didn't mean to do it. What they do, they throw rocks and hide their hands, like the elder brother YAHAWAH was saying. That's exactly what they do. They be like, oh, I didn't know, I didn't see. They'll try to play the innocent card. Why? Because they don't want to do the time. They go up in there, they gonna get their ass beat up. And get poked on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right, brother.
Edomites is weak, man. You ain't got no fighting you, man.
It's a book of verse 37. As the days of Noah were so, shall also the coming of the Son may be.
Like the days of Noah, man.
Good, that's just like days of Noah. Right. What they doing in the days of Noah? The same thing right now.
Techno, they got ancient techno. You know what I'm saying? Break dancing, all that shit. Hookers, all that, man. Prostitutes, all that, man. Eating, like they were just chilling. Like they had no stress in the world. They had no problem at all in their mind. But you know what? That flood came out of nowhere, man, and took the world out. Why? Because they was wicked, man.
Wicked as hell.
You know what I'm saying? You got what's coming for you, man.
Oh yeah, it's coming.
You deserve what's coming for you.
Right. They all about to die.
Right. Oh, damn Edomites, man.
Right,
Jordan, man, 90% of them motherfuckers across the street Edomites. I see a few Jake.
Right.
They might be Edomitized. You know what I'm saying? They brainwashed.
For sure it's hard to my list. For sure Smoking some rocks. You know what I'm saying? Crazy. Drunk, you know what I mean? Look at that, bro. They're riding through anything. You know what I'm saying? With all that witchcraft potion and shit. So they crazy right now. They expect no pills. Where those pills, you know, I go techno and shit.
Oh, Molly and shit.
Oh, Molly, yeah, it's crazy.
Ecstasy and shit.
Yeah, there you go, ecstasy, man. That's what they own, man. Verse 37, for as the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying, and giving in marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark. Right. Hey, man, you know what I'm saying? They were eating, drinking, doing whatever they want to do. And Noah was out there prophesying. Man, he was prophesying right there. Noah would be right here. He'd be like, he do the same thing. You know?
You know what? We over here. This is like the days of Noah, man. We over here building our spiritual art, man.
Right.
And what's the spiritual art, man? Building our temples, man.
Right. Yeah, man. Verse 39. And know not until the flood came and took them all away, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. Right. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing, but Messiah, YAHAWASHI is going to come through. Catch you slipping. You know what I'm saying? That's what's about to happen. I got another piece of this is a book of 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 9. The Lord Yahawah is not slack concerning his promise.
Right.
Hey man, he gonna get everybody, man, off the man right there. It's caught you slipping, brother. As some men count slackness, but as long suffering to us were not willing that they should perish, but that all should come to repentance. Right. You know what I'm saying? It's the ones that wants to endure. You know, he wants to be diligent to the word. You know what I'm saying? It's we gotta come to repentance before our Lord is gonna come back. Before he's gonna destroy all these people out here. You know. So you want to get right before he comes back. But the day of the Lord YAHAWASHI Thawadah will come as a thief in the night. Right. Hey, man, both sides, you know what I'm saying? He's not going to let you know I'm going to come next night at 7 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to get your TV and stuff like that. Or you know what I'm saying? Or Robert, right? He's not going to let you know that he's going to come the next day at 7 o'clock at night and take your TV and your sandwiches and refrigerators. You know what I'm saying? Or take your life. He's not going to say nothing like that. That's what the thief in the night will do. You know what I'm saying? He going to catch you slipping. You know, he ain't home, guess what? I'm hopping in there and taking everything. You know?
But if he told you, if he home, he ain't coming up with you.
Right. Yeah, come. Why am I going to tell you? Why am I going to let you?
Why? Because it's going to be, if the Most High told you when he's coming, you know what it's going to be? It's going to be a lot of fakes, man.
Right.
It's going to be a lot of fake smiles out there. Jake's acting like they really repented. You know, Jake's going to start putting on all white robe and shit, acting like they holy as hell. Big ass smile and shit. Man, come on, man. The Most High ain't dealing with fake ass Jakes, man. That's why he said, man, you better get your shit together. You better be doing what you need to be doing if I'm here or not. Right. That's just like a father at home. Look, I gotta go to work and I'm leaving my son alone at the house. I expect him to keep the house clean, man, and not jack it up, right? Just because I'm not there, it doesn't mean that he can just party. Right. When you get home and see that, he gonna whoop his ass. Right. Same thing with YAHAWASHI Thawadah. Just because he's not here right now, present, doesn't mean that he don't see everything, man. It doesn't mean that he don't know everything. Right. You know what I'm saying?
You're going right now to the angels. That's right. The angels are camping around. Every port and everything. You got angels all around this spot. Right. You know, every point everybody else is doing their way.
Man, the angels got your spiritual resume, man. Right. Everything that you did, everything that you're good at doing, the angels got that down. If you're good at being wicked, that's what they're gonna put down, man. He's a career criminal. Right. He's a career sinner. Or they could put down, man, he's a righteous brother. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. What resume do you want to be presented to YAHAWASHI Thawadah? Right. Saying? Like the brother said, man, there's angels camped around, so they always knocking something down. Right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Whether it be good or evil, man.
Good or evil, of course. Yeah.
It's all spiritual, man.
Right.
That's why you gotta walk in the spirit and understand, man. Let the Most High guide you, man. Don't, you know what I'm saying? Don't lean upon their own understanding. Why? Because that's gonna lead your ass to a ditch, man.
Right, yeah, that's right.
Like old dude from the other day, man. He clearly leaned on his own understanding. That's why now he ain't even in the faith no more, man.
He's not even doing the work.
Now he ain't even doing the work.
Now, he's wandering around the wilderness now. He don't know what to do.
You want to go around and find people to debate with and act like you win. That makes you feel good in the spirit when you feel like you talk about some dumb shit and feel like you doing something. You know what I'm saying? Nah, bro, you don't even know what you're going into. You ain't bringing no scriptures. You already said you stopped doing the work. So that was already a cut right there. You ain't even doing. You see it's out here. We doing the work.
And the biggest cut is him saying he didn't believe in YAHAWASHI, man. If he would have said that from the brick, we would have just dismissed him right there and then. Why? Because there ain't no convincing a dog like that, man.
You know,
that's an old dog, man. You can't teach him new tricks.
You know what's funny? He said, "Oh, you've been in for 3 years. Where your Bible lesson? Why you bringing out your phone like that?"
And you know what? He prepped for that. He would have brought out the sword.
Right.
He would have had something indicating that he was a man of the Most High.
Right.
But he ain't, man.
He ain't. I could drop it. But the day of the Lord Yahawash, back in 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 10. But the day of the Lord Yahawash will come as a thief in the night, in which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise. Right, with the great noise. What's that great noise?
That's nukes, man.
That's some big bombs. Big boom.
Big booms, man. Missiles, man.
Missiles. You know what I'm saying? Not just one, not just two, not just three. Not 4 or 5, man. There's a whole bunch of them. You know what I'm saying? Millions of them.
You know what? That's only to assure that this place don't survive.
Yeah.
Right? They ain't gonna miss, man.
Right.
That's why it says spare no arrows, man. And arrows are spiritual missiles, man. And that's exactly what's gonna come.
Come, man. Even tonight, brother.
That's right, brother.
And the elements shall melt with the fervent heat. You know what I'm saying? Y'all in the barbecue pit right now. You know what I'm saying? Y'all right there. Yeah, you get the meat. You know what I'm saying? You get the charcoal. You know what I'm saying? Get the lighter fluid. Y'all right in the middle. This is right here. This is a big old bowl for barbecue. Right, finna get sacrificed. And it shall melt with the fervent heat, but the earth also and the works that they're in shall be burnt up. Right, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna get burnt up, man. This place is gonna get burnt, man. Because most times gonna come at thief in the night. Right, you know what I'm saying? Because these people ain't watching. You think these people watching us? Come on, they ain't watching for nothing. They have no fear of the Most High. They're not watching. You know what I'm saying? They doing some folly stuff over there on a Friday night. Not just Friday night, it could be every time they go out here in Midtown. You know what I'm saying? Do some dumb stuff, not knowing that we're in a pandemic, not knowing there's famine right now we're speaking. You know what I'm saying? Right now the detention centers are setting up for these people, man. It's gonna be, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, it's no excuse.
The enemy's coming in there with a flood and they don't even notice.
Man.
You know, they just building up, and then it's gonna overtake them.
Right.
You know, because all that's happening, you think they're not really watching. It's really war. Like really on the brink of war, it's not war already in other countries right now.
And this is happening, yeah. You know what China and India, they made I think China, so like I don't know which one, but someone got shot by one of those two armies. And that sparked up a lot of tension, a lot of skirmishes. Now it's going to get really hectic now.
It's cool.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? She can bring it up. You know, I could bring it up. This nation, so what's the end? This nation. And then these people, what are they going to do when the troops coming in, right? Busting your door. Right. And you know what I'm saying? Hey, y'all over there protesting. Everybody's going to get arrested. You know, they're going to cry, man. They're going to come out as madman. Fuck these people up, right?
The book of St. Matthew, chapter 24, verse 6. And ye shall hear wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the thing is not yet. The nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And there shall be famine and pestilence, earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginnings of sorrows. You know, it's like the brother was breaking down, it's literally seeing wars and rumors of war happening in different countries right now. All types of stuff.
That's why he was talking about.
I know the spirit switched a little bit, but you're speaking about it, so I brought it out because these are current events that's happening right now. There's actual war happening. Two kingdoms against each other. Two different nations of people going against each other. And these people over here having earthly are playing in the park right now. At any minute, the enemy can come in as a flood and send bombs down right now. Are you prepared for the Lord returning, the day of the Lord? You think you're going to be here in the day of the Lord?
I got to preach that. This is Psalms chapter 73, verse 27. For lo, they that are far from thee shall perish.
Right. And they that are far from thee shall perish. You far from the Lord.
Right.
How you gonna be saved in the time of your affliction, in the time of your trouble?
How do you be far from the Lord?
Right.
By not doing His ways, right?
Not following His commandments.
Exactly.
Being a reprobate.
Exactly. Like them.
Right.
That's how you be far from the Lord. You know what I'm saying? You clearly over here seeing Jake breaking it out, and you wanna dance and shit, man. You should pay the camera back at the sure again. Man, them Jakes is tripping over there.
You see? And that spirit, because they're literally far from the Lord right here, and they over there. You know what I'm saying?
I guarantee you go.
So all the people over there is going to perish. Why? Because they far from the Lord. Especially Jake. Jake should be getting it right now. Jake should be inquiring about the Lord, seeing all the shit that's going on right now. Hey, the scripture says, seek ye the Lord while he may be found. Right now, the Lord is able to be found right now through the men of the Lord. Right. You know what I'm saying? So Jake should be coming over here and inquire. Literally, they got like at least 200 people over there, and not one Jake stopped by to come inquire about the Lord, about your father, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why when it's time to come, man, don't call on the Lord, man. Right. Don't call on him then, because you didn't want to look for him now. Right. Don't go looking for the Lord when you're in your tribulation. When you getting tried. When you getting tried by Esau with the sword. You know what I'm saying? The Lord ain't gonna hear it. You know what I'm saying? The Lord's gonna be on his chariot, you know what I'm saying, just cruising. It's like how y'all cruise on your bike. You know what I'm saying? Cruising through. Trying to do y'all while y'all getting judged.
I was gonna say, for lo, they that are for me shall perish. Thou hast destroyed all them that go whoring from thee. You know what I'm saying? So the Most High gonna destroy all y'all that go whoring from Him. How do you whore from the Most High? By believing your own mind, believing your own heart. You know what I'm saying? By not following the law. It's obvious if you're not doing what He asks you to do, you're following yourself. You're whoring from Him, man. Whoring by with other idols, with other doctrines, with the lust of the flesh. You know what I'm saying? You far from YAHAWASHI by doing something like that, man.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 19, verse 24. Reads, Then the Lord Yahawah rained upon Sodom and upon Gomorrah brimstone and fire from the Lord Yahawah bahasham out of heaven. That's the first Luke. You know what I'm saying? Lord Yahawah bahasham. That's the first Luke. Got it to Sodom and Gomorrah. You know? So he's about to do this, and this right here is a spiritual Sodom. You know what I'm saying? And what things are about to happen is, what things are about to happen to this place. It's gonna be fire.
That's right.
It's like, I just turned it
off. Zechariah 13 verse 8. And it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So 2 parts of our people, or the nation of Israel, going to die. Why? Because they're far from the Lord.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? They ain't serving the Lord. They ain't seeking the Lord while you may be found.
They ain't regarding his ways, his commandments.
They ain't considering, they ain't regarding, they ain't looking for him. Nah, they looking to turn up on a Friday and Saturday night. Right. You know what I'm saying? They looking to get a whole bunch of sex and all this shit. Yeah, they're looking to turn up and all that shit.
Sodom right there. Yeah. That's what Sodom, that's what they do. They have all this crazy, they got fat ass orgies, man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Some sick shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, I don't want to think about that. You know what I'm saying? That's what they do because the techno music, it's all faggot shit. You know what I'm saying? Feminine spirit. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Everybody's all drugged up. Everybody's drinking. Everybody listening to soft ass.
Taking drugs and shit.
Right, man. Oh man, that's
everybody's touching all over each other, touching their private parts like that.
Yeah.
Hella nasty and shit.
Hella nasty.
Being widow.
That's simple human.
That's why 2 years only get going split off, because then that's the spirit. You know what I'm saying? Taking no person that's still in that spirit. Right, you know what I'm saying? How can I be how can I be on a chair, man? You don't, that's the foul. The most time dealing with a foul ass person like that. But the third should be left the red, and boys will be of that third. You know what I'm saying? With the spirit, we're gonna be left their ring. While everybody else is out here dying. Our Lord's gonna take care of us. Lord's gonna sustain us. Lord, we are all that number. Right? Bible shot. So, I don't know where to go.
God, this is 2nd Esdras, chapter 9, verse 15. I have said before, and now thou speak, and will speak it also hereafter, that there be many more that them which perish than of them which shall be saved.
So there be many more that's going to perish and that's going to be saved. Lord, if we got a number, it's going to be 4 of us out of all of them that's going to get, they're going to perish and we going to get saved, Lord's will. You know what I'm saying?
2/3, it's 2 is more than 1, right? Yeah. 2/3 is going to perish, and 1 is going to be saved, man. So more, you know what I'm saying, it's going to be the majority of the people going to die, man, the more people, man. Why? Because of their wickedness, man.
By pain, too. Not no regular death. Right. Death by pain. 141,000, including the 1/3. And against a billion to that's like 7-8 billion people on the planet. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying everybody's on the planet. But a lot of people don't die. Right.
Life as a wave is greater than a drop. So you know what I'm saying? You know, a wave is bigger than a drop, right? That's how many more people gonna die than that 1 drop is gonna be saved, right? That's a lot, bro.
That's a whole lot.
Yeah, that wave is a big amount. 1 drop out of that wave is gonna get saved.
That's big ass people.
Imagine that. Right. Like the brother said, that's a wave of people. What? This is a drop compared to that.
Right.
Hey man, it is what it is, man.
Right,
It's
right.
the Most High movie, man. We're here to obey the Most High, man, and do what it takes to receive His mercy, man.
It's the book of Revelation, chapter 11, verse 8. And their dead bodies shall lie in the streets. That's right, you know what I'm saying? It's going.
You know that better come slapping.
And their dead bodies shall lie in the streets of that great city. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a lot of dead. You know what I'm saying? It's spiritually dead, and it's going to be physical dead. And where spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt, where also the Lord Yahawah was crucified. Right, you know what I'm saying? The great city, was that great city is here in Babylon, aka America. You know what I'm saying? It's spiritually called Sodom and Egypt. You know? And so there's going to be a lot of dead bodies in the streets. Right. You know what I'm saying? Man, as soon as you go outside, the stink of death is going to rise. It's going to stink. It's going to be out of funk and stuff. You know, like, damn, man, what the hell? You can't take that smell. So many dead bodies out here, man. You can't take the smell of the sewer or a dirt.